Around, juggling those lings around. What the fuck Reapers are happening right now on the left. This is for 14 minutes in a game is the longest I've seen Reapers in a TVZ at a high level for a long time. The Marines actually with 2-2 upgrades are starting to trade pretty amazingly here against these 1-1 Roaches and Ravagers. The Mutas also have +1. They're starting to come in and join in, and another tank has also joined in, so that's going to make things a little bit tough math-wise. Beyond's army, I feel like, is starting to get a little overwhelmed here. That's a lot of Zerg. Oh, reinforcement Marines from the south. Tank does get taken down. The Muta's offering a lot of DPS from the sky. The Muta flock is actually quite large here, and Beyond's medevac.
He did a good job expanding, honestly. And look at him. Fuck Protoss. Okay, you know what? Boys, Protoss, guess what? I'm officially on your side. Okay?
Look Frost Oracle about to pop out from Cristiano, but again, he still has not seen these Banelings until just now. The big Baneling connections in the main, but he doesn't quite get it. The shield battery saving what he can. No Banelings left in the field. That was all the Banes. For Snoxtar, rather. Cristiano, shield battery overcharge, healing up that gateway. Great target firing on the shield battery overcharge, popping that gateway back up. Cristiano somehow amazingly holding, I don't believe this, the gateway getting repowered here. Ling's getting in, but Snoxtar says that was a tough hold. GG, he's not wrong.
Because if I actually get $50 for 5 hours of streaming, I get $50 in terms of ad revenue. You know how good that actually is? I need to do that more often, running ads like that. Anyone that doesn't know, so these are my settings, they are pretty good. So you go to your Windows, you go to Register Editor. Regedit, I think it should be called. Like the program should be called REG and then edit. This one. You open it up, and then you here. And then you go to H key current user, this one, double click. And then you go to control panel. Then you go to accessibility. And then you can go to keyboard response, I think. Yeah, keyboard response. You go to keyboard response. And then these are my settings. You can select this, for example. You can select it like this and then put in a number here. These are my settings. If you want to copy them, you can clip this.
There we go. This is what it's like to massacre my units. I'm so stupid. Why did I do this? Oh, I'm getting triggered by myself. My own moves. I couldn't even press storm. I hate myself. It's okay. You know why? This frees up my supply. Thanks to him, now I have more supply. I get to build more things. How generous. I can't even press the stupid button. My like, no excuses. No excuses, Irene. If you walked into the death trap, that's your fault. Yes. See? In this stream, we don't blame anybody but ourselves, which sucks all the time. But it's taking responsibility for my mistakes.
We embrace the glory.
Cocky pig getting punished. Cocky pig getting punished. This is why you don't be a cocky dickhead.
From the Zerg, which means that the Terran is going to have to rely very heavily on these 16 Marines hitting the Zerg back and hitting back hard. We need to see a lot of dead drones here if the Terran wants to come back in this game. His army is bigger, but again, I feel like DRG's at the moment is better. Very, very heavy on the Ling Bane, and Bjorn is going tanks here with Marines, and without Widow Mines, this is extremely hard to deal with. So you can pre-split these Marines, create another wall off here on the ramp, which I like. There is really only one angle for DRG at the moment if this wall up is off. Beyond's medevac stimming into the natural, or boosting into the natural. These Marines about to stem in.
Our numbers falter.
Greater Worm, target it down. The Hawk is really chunky. He might be able to survive long enough. This is brutal +5, remember? And we did it. What? We didn't do it. It exploded, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. We were so close.
Pour ceux qui n'y sont pas au courant, c'est un strimaque, donc... Je me méfie un peu parce qu'il a tendance à un petit peu all-in. Et derrière, il n'y a pas grand-chose généralement. Donc j'ai juste joué la game un peu safe. Vérifier s'il a la B3 ou s'il go sur un all-in, un truc comme ça. Là, il fait semblant de scouter, mais il regarde le live. Hein, donc,
Can Beyond just muscle it down? I don't know, man. It seems tough. This Adept is giving him early warning. He doesn't have observer coverage everywhere at every attack path back at home, but the Adept kind of acts as that observer for him at the moment to see where the Terran army rotates, so he can make sure his army is there to intercept and cut them off from getting into anywhere near a Nexus. Rallying more medevacs through the middle here to join in. And as the Colossus count gets higher, it gets tougher and tougher for Beyond to make this happen with just Marines and Marauders and Widowmines. You need to start getting into something a little bit more convincing. Some Terrans like...
But it is the hardest race. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to argue with Terrans. At this point, guys, I don't give a fuck. If you're a Terran and you feel superior because you play Terran, that's fine. Have fun with your superiority complex. I don't give a fuck what you think anymore. Alright, dude.
Game. Actually, can I already have a look at how much money I made through ads yesterday? I ran some ads yesterday. Oh, what? What? Wait. There's no way. I nearly made $50 yesterday.
Because it's not the same question if a different person asked it.
Hey Vibe, as a streamer do you feel like you get asked the same questions over and over again?
That's honestly a really good question. No, I get new experiences every day. Similar to the last question that was just asked, but not exactly the same. To be honest, a lot of times when I have inquiring minds all in the chat...
If there's a next esports game that I like, I'm promising you right now, you can clip this and send it to me when I win a tournament. I'm gonna win everything. Because I'm gonna go no life. Giga, Omega, Giga tryhard. Alright? Boom. That's a promise.
I do not get asked the same questions repeatedly. It's all new questions. And I love it. Always a new experience. I'm always interested to see how your guys' brains work.
Hey Vibe, as a streamer do you feel like you get asked the same questions over and over again?
Sometimes you might think that, but usually no, it's always different.
Hey Vibe, as a streamer do you feel like you get asked the same questions over and over again and again and again?
Sometimes it seems like again, but the again and again and again and again, no. There always will be variety, it's just how perceptive are you. It's about seeing the little details. When you go outside and you look at a tree, look at the grass, the little glades of grass blowing in the wind. Don't just stare at the tree. The tree might one tree looks like another, but there's so much detail. The world's beautiful. You just gotta notice it.